And this is why, and the third point I wanted to make, and this is why we find that the Sharia has a principle of what we refer to as Saddu Dhari'ah. Saddu Dhari'ah means this is the established principle within our religion, that the Sharia blocks every single means to evil. The Sharia, it blocks every single means to evil. And from the greatest evils that can occur is the crime of zina, of fornication. And hence the Sharia has blocked every single means to zina. Therefore it has prohibited ikhtilat, it has prohibited free mixing, out of the fear that it will lead to haram. It has prohibited al-khulwa, it has prohibited a man and a woman to be secluded in one area, out of fear of them falling into zina. It has prohibited a man and a woman to touch each other if they're not halal for one another. So the Prophet ﷺ said, for example, he who touches a woman that is not halal for him, then it is better for him to be pierced in his head with a needle made of iron. The fifth major condition, that her clothing, her hijab itself and her jilbab, her clothing itself, it must not be scented. It must not be perfumed and scented. The Prophet ﷺ, he said, as reported by Abu Musa al-Ash'ari, أيما امرأة استعطرت فمرت على قوم ليجدوا من ريحها فهي زانية. Any woman who perfumes herself so that when she goes past the people and so that they can smell her or smell her perfume, فهي زانية, then she is a fornicator, she is an adulteress, she is a zaniya. And this is authentic hadith reported by Tirmidhi and Abu Dawud. The woman is awra, so when she leaves her home, the shaitan, he beautifies her. And the closest that a woman can be to the mercy of her Lord, the closest that a woman could be to the mercy of her Lord, the rahmah of her Lord, وَهِيَ فِي قَعْرِ بَيْتِهَا, is when she is in the depths of her own home. So if you want to be closer to Allah, if you want to be closer to the rahmah of Allah, you have to stay in the depths of your home. And this is an authentic hadith reported by At-Tirmidhi and Ibn Hibban. And the reason why, and we said the reason why you have to stay in your homes is clear, as the ayah mentions, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the ayah again, and don't be soft in your speech, so that he whose heart is sickness may be lustful. But speak honorable words and stay quietly in your homes. So you stay quietly in your homes in order to prevent those who have a sickness in their heart from being lustful. And therefore, anything that increases the chance of, anything that leads to a person being lustful, then that matter will become haram. What leads to haram is haram. So therefore, by exposing your beauty and exposing the most beautiful part of your body, which is your face, will naturally become haram because of that. So as we mentioned, the first condition for the hijab is that it must cover the entire body, which by necessity includes the face. So how is not conceivable that the Sharia commands us to cover your head, your neck, your chest, your arms, your legs, but then not command you to cover your face? And in reality, if you think about it from that perspective, it just does not make sense.